Welcome. How's everybody doing this Chiron retrograde return or whatever is going on with Chiron, or a wounded planet, or a wounded, reflect on your wounds planet? We shall see. I'm going to draw some cards and see what Spirit wants you to explore regarding healing during this time. In case you have the blues or trying to figure something out. Let's just see. And pull from a few decks.
I'm going to pull 3 from each deck, right? First up for the collector is the Angel. Okay, second one. And third. Thank you. First. Second. Third.
All right. This is a beautiful, beautiful spread for healing, just because also it's very, very, I would say obvious, straightforward. Okay. It could have a layered meaning like this could apply 2 different ways, but from first glance, without me reading the cards, just the title, I get soft strength. That's beautiful in its own. It's just something about that, those 2 words together is just so beautiful. Soft strength. Playing safe and radical hope. For me, this is saying right off the bat, immediately, that you standing or radiating soft strength, embodying soft strength, not harsh strength, not bold, in your face, aggressive strength, but just, I won't be moved, yet I'm soft, you know? I'm feminine, but I won't be moved. Being that way, then the playing safe with the radical hope, I'm getting you're no longer playing safe, or embodying that soft strength is because you're no longer playing safe. You're saying no to that, and you have radical hope. These 2 are like opposites for me. Like playing safe, and then radical hope is like breaking free, like being bold and being like, not in the dangerous bold way, like I was saying with the strength being like that kind of bold, but just like myself, just letting it out with all these colors. See the colors here? Radiant, beautiful variety. And then here with the playing safe, it's just like all mundane, minimal. It's not bright. But I'll read them now that I've said that. Soft strength. It takes great strength to remain soft in a world that tries to harden you. Only the brave dare to feel, to love, and to face their own vulnerability. So this is also saying to me that you didn't get hardened by life's trials and tribulations. You stayed soft, yet strong. It strengthened you, but you didn't become hard. You didn't become angry or bitter. Okay, you stayed gentle and loving as well. You're brave enough to be vulnerable and love again. It didn't stop you from having that open heart chakra to recognize and decide or allow yourself to love again while being vulnerable, letting your guard down, loving completely. So that's soft strength instead of playing safe. You know what you're capable of, so stop pretending you don't, just to keep things safe, quiet, or familiar. I think you're vulnerable now and you don't care to play safe anymore. And you don't mind that you're vulnerable. and radical hope. In a world littered with chaos and darkness, choosing hope is the wildest form of rebellion. Yeah, you don't care what you've been through. You don't care what ugly sides you've seen in people that you've been in relationships with. You still try again. You still are vulnerable again. You still choose to give your whole heart again. You're like, okay, I'm in it. I'm all in again. That's beautiful. A radical hope, completely giving yourself over. Wow. And under the soft strength, I'm getting rejection. This is what you had to face. Maybe relationships that kept slamming you with rejection. Maybe work situations that also slammed you with rejection. You maybe had seen rejection everywhere you looked, was like telling you. And when I say rejection, I mean the kind that says everything about you is wrong. I'm not picking you for that. I'm not picking you for that. I'm not picking you. You're just not good enough. It's what it was supposed to do if you allowed it. But you didn't allow it. You knew it was nonsense. You knew who you were. And with the playing it safe, I got letting go right under it. Isn't it? I told you let it go. You let it go. No more playing safe. Not for anyone. Not for anyone's benefit. And with the radical hope, I got alchemy. It alchemized your entire situation. You choosing to live wild and free and hope in the face of everything that told you you should shut hope down. That completely changed your world. It just feels lovely. I cannot even state it without, it feels good. It feels good. This is beautiful. Let me get an Enchanted Mat Oracle card for you. I want to know what Spirit wants you to know for right now. Please, Spirit, what do you need them to know? Overall message for this. This Chiron was supposed to be a healing message. It looks like you have benefited from Chiron already. Or before Chiron and you didn't need to heal your wounds. I don't know. But this to me is a healed person. Beautiful. I love this reading. And I won't say dreading it, but full disclosure, I was thinking, okay, I've got to do a Chiron reading right now. I'm going to have to use the wounds in the healing deck. I'm going to have to go in that direction. It's not going to be, cotton candy time. It's just not. But it ended up being better, much better and beautiful than I thought it would be. You get filled with dreams. Number 21. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener, which is like believing that your thoughts, your feelings, everything you sit with, sit in or sit as, is what you crop up around you pretty much. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. That's beautiful. You're about to experience the extraordinary, this radical hope, in this field of dreams. It doesn't say mundane. It doesn't say cookie cutter. It says special. Special things to look forward to. Because you are special, you know, and everything around you is going to reflect what you are. And not just special because you've always been special, but you know you're special now is what Spirit is saying. You get it. You get it completely. And you're no longer playing it safe. Beautiful. And with that, I will see you in the next reading.